Heyo! Welcome back to the Daily Dean. Tomorrow, by the time you're likely watching this, is the election day, November 3rd. What that means what that probably is irrelevant to you as a teenager watching this. You may be thinking, right? You can't vote, so why does it matter? But I can't stress this fact enough. It is important to your very life and to other people to be informed, to any degree you can. What that means is I'll get into it, but recently I've been watching these videos about the Electoral College, people, like the power structures of power, and how to deal with, for a lack of better words, racists, homophobes, and bigots in general. So when you have a politician who is running for power, they have keys to get to that power. For a dictatorship, those amount of keys who grant you your power can be very small. It could be your general, the people who enforce your laws, people who manage your wealth, and etc. And for democracies, it's people who vote you into power, right? A dictatorship can force your people to give you the power, but in a democracy, people have to grant you that power. So notice how the keys in a dictatorship are very small, but the keys in a democracy are very numerous. So that comes from this video I watched from CGP Grey, known as the Rules of Rulers. Watch it down below because CGP Grey explains it better than I ever could. But I just noted that part because it's relevant to that idea. Keys grant power to politicians. What that means is in local elections, you are electing people with your voice, okay? Being informed to give your demands for ecological change, economic change, reformation change, police justice, right? Stuff like that. How can you voice that to a local politician, whether it's your mayor, governor, senate, representative in the House of Representatives, things like that? Those are ways to force pressure onto your local politician or representative who needs your key power, everybody's key power, in order to reach their goals. When a politician needs to reach their goals, they have to appease to many groups. They're not appeasing to people, they're appeasing to groups. There are demographics like older people, wealthier people, younger people, right? But there's this idea and this statistic: younger people have a lower voter turnout at polls, local, national, and statewide, right? So that's why in being informed of those statistics and being informed of what you want and why it's valuable to you is something that is important to your future and other people's futures. Electing people into office who can represent your human rights, who can fight for you, who can believe in the same things that you do, and speak the voice of a newer generation is important beyond words, right? So, being informed by looking at the videos down below and starting that journey, especially in the current political climate, is very important. So, very low energy because I know the stakes are kind of high and it's not something to be, ecstatically yelling about, because at this time, being, collected is probably the best.